Hey guys, welcome. So I'm Rick and this channel is called the Prophet. If you're not familiar with this channel, it's about asking God for prophetic insight regarding finances. Heavily focused on cryptocurrencies and some particular stock markets and possibly other options also. Anyways, I'm not a financial advisor. Make that note up front. And if anything I say, this is for entertainment or for educational input, and it's just an opinion that I have. Anything that I say and do, you need to research all your own. Okay, I'm just gonna put out videos here back to back. I want to talk a little bit about, and I'm hoping I can just jump right to number 2 here, and I want to actually, let's just put it like this. So, okay, sorry. There, that's what I want. Hey guys, I talked a couple videos ago about finding good projects and jumping in. Now, Shiba Inu gets a ton of information, tons of exposure. I think it's with the new Shiba Inu metaverse, the token value is going to go up. If you haven't seen my previous video, Shiba Inu was kind of my first jump in to the crypto market. When I first started praying into it, I really got tons and tons of words about Shiba Inu, and I haven't put much focus on it. It gets so much attention, but I've been feeling it's time to step up and maybe say something. So you guys, I really sense that God wants to do a move, and I think Shiba Inu is going to be a big chunk for people for financial gain. Of course, it's still got several zeros, 4 zeros right now, and one or something. It varies depending on which one you look at. Now, my last picture that I got of strong value was $1.82 for Shiba Inu. Now, I don't think it's going to happen this fall, this year. I think it's probably going to happen more next year. However, it's time to start seeing this move. You know, guys, I really believe that the financial market is in such turmoil right now, and I believe a big part of this turmoil is demonic. I really believe that there's oppression by the wealthy to hold the poor down, right? And if you notice, there's a recession market note that the middle class is declining. Well, that's the one they want to decline, right? The high rich stay there, and so more push towards the poverty. It says the love of money is the root of all evil. And I really believe, I know there are companies right now, and you may have done it thinking, making money on it, but there are companies that are shorting Shiba Inu to keep the price down. And I really think that a big move is to try to stop the people, the average person. You realize that Shiba Inu is a massive token for countries like Brazil, like Panama, also India. Massive in India. Could you imagine how it could impact people's lives if suddenly it became worth so much more? So Shiba Inu, I think I'm not trying to tell you to buy or sell. There's times to buy in, but for me personally, I'm holding on this one. I'm not buying and selling Shiba Inu. I am buying and selling some, like I just bought and sold my Polygon. I bought and sold Luna C. But Shiba Inu, I'm hanging on. Okay, let's get off that one, long enough on that one. Another great project. I talked about a video about finding good trees and tapping into them. I don't think we're going to find a more stable one than Mana. It's a really, really good, stable project. And again, it's way down in price right now. A lot of you are saying probably 3 or 4 months ago, man, I wish I got in this when it was early. Well, now it's almost equal to being early. So again, I'm not trying to buy or sell Mana, but look into that. I don't know if you've gone on and moved around on the metaverse in the Mana world. It's amazing. What does it mean right now? It's kind of like the whole original design of the internet. What could you really do with it? Well, what good was it going to do? How is it going to help people? Well, I think we'll learn more as time goes on, but I really had the word from the Lord. Jump into metaverses and NFTs. All right, speaking of NFTs, metaverses, if you look on my thumbnail, I got right in the middle, Defi Kingdom. I guess it's a decentralized finance, and you buy into it, and it's where you put money in and you get an API back, like appreciated value you get to claim. So you take specifically Jewel, the token Jewel, which is the DeFi Kingdom Jewel, and maybe you add harmony to it, or one. And what you do is you stake them, and then you harvest them, and you farm them, and you can do different things. It's a game. And I first got introduced by my son, and I invested $223 into this game. And my son talked me into getting into it. It was a stupid game, I thought, but I really felt the Lord saying, get into this, learn this. And so I did. Well, I know that I have, over the time of DeFi, now of course it's super cheap right now. I think a jewel, I'm not sure it's $1 right now. And it was over 20 some dollars. So super cheap right now to jump in. I thought I wasn't sure if I've been talking about, I've been watching, and every time we get a little, it's kind of like when, I don't know if any of you lived in a cold climate. You get a warm day, the sense that spring is coming, and things just take off and start to move. Well, every time I go through my CoinGecko, and all of a sudden I see movement. It's interesting. It's these platforms, Defi Kingdom, and some nodes. If you guys don't know what a node is, DeFi Kingdom is putting money in, which you can take and you can pull it all back out. Now they lock in a certain portion of it, and they might hold it for 6 months, but they'll pay you interest on it, and you get it back. Much better interest than you would at a bank. I think when I first jumped into DeFi Kingdom, I think it was 300 to 400%. So I made quite a bit on it. Now I reinvested into other things. So, for example, there are things called nodes. For example, Thor nodes, Zeus nodes. What other nodes are they? There's a lot of other ones out there, and some of them are going to die in this winter season this month. But some of them, I notice there's movement. There's movement. Maybe it gets pushed back down, but I see life. So, it's kind of like in the spring season, you wander around. What plants made it through the winter? Do you see life? So these are a couple. I encourage you to look and pray into the Shiba Inu. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. If you guys are Shiba Inu holders, the Shiba Inu, the Shibarium one that I went to put money in there, and I heard the Lord say, "Don't do it." Now I got my wallet hacked, and I lost some stuff, but I noticed it was really hard to work on. So I'm expecting the Shibarium or the metaverse to be a lot better. There's so much movement on this. There's so many people involved in this. It's now rated as some of the most swapped and bought coin. So I think it's a project that can't die. In fact, that was the original reason I felt that. And I heard the Lord say, interesting, because I've been getting the word trees a lot. The original coin token that I heard, it's a tree, let it grow, was Shiba Inu. When I first bought it, I kept hearing the Lord say, it's a tree, let it grow. I don't know if you had heard this story or not. I'll throw this last bit in before I wrap up. When I was originally praying for Shiba Inu, now this is a year ago, so I was praying about it. Of course, you're excited into this, you're new in it, how much money do I throw in? And so I kept hearing the Lord, it's a tree, let it grow. And one day I was outside praying, and I'm in a warm climate area, right? So I was outside praying in the dark, and I pray in the dark, and I was out praying, and I'm not joking. I saw a light, and when I stood on my patio, it was this little sapling tree that I felt the Lord saying, it's a tree, let it grow, just let it grow. Anyways, suddenly a white light shone on this tree, and it was pitch black out. And I'm thinking, where did the spotlight come from? And I'm looking around, and I'm telling you, this tree was maybe 50, 80 feet from the building. It was straight down, and that never ever happened again. I really felt the Lord lit this up and put a light on it, physically, literally. And why didn't I take my camera out and take a picture of it? I could have posted it. But anyways, all that to say is there are projects that are going to take off as we start to come out of this winter season, and we're seeing signs of it now. So hang on, guys, it's coming. Blessings.